Imagine a revolutionary movement, facing overwhelming odds, that completely rethinks its core strategy, turning a perceived weakness into its greatest strength. This is precisely what happened in China, leading to a profound shift in how revolutions were fought. Rural revolutionary base areas were crucial to Mao Zedong because they provided a secure, self-sufficient sanctuary where the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, could survive, rebuild, and grow its power base away from the stronger nationalist forces. These areas were not merely temporary hideouts, but strategic foundations for a protracted struggle. Mao's strategic genius lay in understanding China's unique social landscape. Unlike the industrialized nations where classical Marxism predicted an urban proletariat revolution, China had a tiny industrial working class and a vast peasantry. The Kuomintang, or Nationalist Party, maintained tight control over the cities, making urban uprisings nearly impossible for the CCP. Mao recognized that the key to victory lay in mobilizing the immense, untapped power of the rural population. These base areas, often in remote mountainous regions, allowed the communists to escape nationalist encirclement campaigns. They could conduct land reform, gain peasant loyalty, and develop their military forces, transforming the rural hinterlands into the strategic center of the revolution. This was a radical departure from traditional Marxist thought. Within these safe havens, the CCP implemented a multifaceted approach. First, they carried out radical land reforms, redistributing land from landlords to peasants, which cemented the loyalty of millions of rural poor. Second, they established local administrative structures, effectively creating a parallel government that provided social services and dispensed justice. Third, these bases served as training grounds for the Red Army, allowing the development of highly disciplined guerrilla warfare tactics, which proved incredibly effective against the numerically superior and better equipped nationalist forces. These bases also became centers for ideological education, spreading communist ideals among the populace. A vivid example of this strategy in action is the establishment of the Jinggangshan, or Jinggangshan, Soviet in 1927. This mountainous region became one of the earliest and most significant rural bases, demonstrating how a small, beleaguered force could not only survive but thrive by integrating with the local population. This concept of turning the countryside into an unassailable fortress, what Mao later called People's War, meant that the CCP had a reservoir of support and manpower that the nationalists could never fully suppress. It was a testament to adapting theory to local realities. Ultimately, Mao's reliance on rural revolutionary base areas was a game-changing innovation that fundamentally reshaped the course of the Chinese Revolution and, indeed, global communist movements. By shifting the focus from cities to the countryside, the CCP transformed its disadvantage into an unshakable foundation, securing the logistical, political, and human resources necessary for its eventual triumph, and leaving a lasting legacy on revolutionary theory and practice.